everyone. How are you guys doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Hey,
What's up,
Aaron.
everybody?
Okay, we are quite a few today. Everyone's jumping in. We're just gonna give a couple of minutes. Hey, Griggs, how are you? You doing good? How was your birthday the other day? Amazing. Happy to hear. Nacho, they want you to talk before we start. No. All right, guys. So, welcome everyone once again to our event. Um, we're always really happy to be here with you guys. And just before we start off, we would like to start the day announcing that we are going to try out having a weekly event to bring more information and also allowing you guys to participate because to be honest, at the end of the day, we do want to make tavern meetings a little bit more interactive and fun. So if you guys would like to do anything special like games or stuff like that, do let us know because we're open to discussing because at the end of the day, tavern meetings are something a little bit more relaxed and we want to make them fun. So at the end of the event, we will announce the dates for the next events. So stick around to the end as usual. And today we have quite a few little updates. We'll talk a bit about adventure, professions, the memes, which I think that were really cool, a bit of a whip, partnership announcements, and quite a bit more, to be honest. So let's get started. And first of all, let's start high, and let's give a shout out to everyone that has participated in the meme missions. We've really enjoyed seeing all your creations, and to be honest, I absolutely love seeing the stuff you guys are creating. Not only with the memes, but with all the I don't know, just all the beautiful artwork that you guys are doing. So seriously, congratulations to all of you. And with the memes, thanks for making our days funnier. All right, so let's give a shout out to a few people. Robot Ed on Twitter, you can find him. I don't know if Nacho is gonna be posting a few of the links in chat, but if not, you can always just have a look for our hashtag and then you'll be able to see all the artwork and all the memes, okay? We also have a really cool one from Liwan, another from Buffalo. Meta Architects was really cool as well. Uh, Meme X NFT, that one was very good. It was very funny. You're gonna be yeah, you can see them in chat. And then Matu, and as always, you can find all the links in chat. My personal favorite, I think, was Liwan's. When I saw it, I literally laughed out loud. I'm like, oh my god, that's good. So yeah. Um, so how are you guys finding it? Are you liking them? Are you enjoying them? Aaron?
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
I'm like,
I
did you hear me?
I was like, I think that's for me. Is that for me?
Yeah, it's for
No,
you.
it's been super fun. Really just like the whole like adventure missions. Like yeah, but the memes especially. There have been you guys have made me laugh out loud a few times. I think there's even one that I read while I was drinking water and water went all over my computer.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. It might have been even been Anto actually. But yeah, it's a great time. Good job, guys.
All right, that's amazing. So, Aaron, what do you want to talk about professions a little bit? Because there is quite a few things that we released last week. I think that was quite a cool PDF. I don't know if everyone has checked it out.
Yeah, if you haven't, Nacho, if you could drop that PDF, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you guys missed last week, we dropped a PDF with some of the professions. We teased some of the resources that you guys will be able to either gather or craft using the Forge, which we also revealed, and a little teaser on how that all worked. So if you haven't read that, make sure to check it out. Now, some of you guys did bring up some good points. You noticed that some of the professions that are currently on the website, such as tailoring from the Faerun, were not in that PDF. So I just wanted to clarify that the professions inside of the PDF are actually just the first version that we're releasing. As we build upon the gameplay, we'll get to more and more professions. But yeah, tailoring, fencing, survival, archery, hunting, and so on are all on their way. And I'm really looking forward to them. But I want to know which profession caught your guys' eyes. So drop them in the chat. I think for me, diplomacy is pretty interesting. I don't know, Pri, if you had one that caught your eye.
Well, it's just that I love like I've when I used to play World of Warcraft, I was a jeweler, so and I
Mm,
really, really enjoyed it. So I'd probably stick to something like that, to be honest. And as
awesome.
usual, I'm a very artsy person, like crafty with my hands and stuff. So I do kind of tend to like those.
Yeah, so jewelry or artisan even might be some cool one for you then.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Perfect. Now, as you guys know, I'm going to jump over into the whips. This is something I covered in the monthly recap. And I think you guys have also noticed that weekly on Tuesdays, we are releasing some whips. And I want to drop one for you guys right now. This was released in the Nobility channel. Cal dropped this one in there. This is a whip of our 1v1 match that's going to happen here. As you can see, we've kind of teased these bigger Colossus, right? And you've seen like the Forest Sprouter, but here you gotta look, or at least like half a look here of the Abomination. So glory to Glorb. These things are going to be nasty. Uh, so this 1v1 video is coming. We did do a poll last time on who will win, because it will be between Cal and Manu. So curious if the vote has changed at all. But regardless, guys, we are building fast, and it's really awesome to see. And like we mentioned last time, we're not even a year into our production, and there are some cool things already released but coming, and we're about to even ramp it up even more. I'll leave it there as far as that goes, but keep an eye out every Tuesday for those work in progress, guys. Really, really fun time. Now, before I move on to some partnerships, I did want to mention a quick update from our DAP. So if you go onto our site now, you can actually change your profile picture to the heroes that you own. So that's a cool little addition. I need to actually go and change mine now over. But yeah, you should be able to see that image here if you can drop it in the chat. Yeah, little teaser of changing over your PFP.
Also,
All right,
quick
guys.
thing. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Quick
Yeah.
thing is that the border will show. Like for example, if you have a blue border and you select your hero, the hero surrounding, like the little circle, will be the color of the actual border.
Right. Right.
I think that's
Yes.
a cool detail to point out.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Now I need to go get a blue one because that's just going to stand out, on the site. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, like I said, some exciting things coming, and that is partnerships as well. Not only are we growing in the game development, but we're also out there making connections. Sponsors are joining, advisors are joining, and yeah, they really are, gathering around our vision of what we're really building here with Valannia. So Monday, actually this week, we introduced Malithos Ventures. Now, this will be the first venture capital firm to announce the addition of Valannia into its investment portfolio. Huge stuff, guys. Super, super cool. So I'll move on now to advisors. So we have partnerships and advisors. Yesterday, we introduced Justin from Elementera as an advisor to Valannia, who is here with us today. We're going to do a little interview here in a moment. And it's truly an honor to have someone like him involved in our project. I personally have been a fan of Absolute, as he goes by, for a while now, even back in his community on the Wax blockchain. So it's really cool to get to interview him today. But yeah, Justin, if we figured out the mic, welcome in. How are you doing?
Yeah, we figured it out. I am no longer suppressed. I'm happy to be
Awesome.
here, and I'm doing quite well.
Welcome, man. Welcome. Now, can you give us a brief overview of kind of your journey with blockchain gaming and what you guys are building over at Elementera?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we we were together, I guess, early in our journey in Wax, and Wax was one of the original blockchain gaming chains. Unfortunately, Wax isn't doing too well nowadays, and Solana's kind of taken over, as well as other chains. But yeah, so I'm very like Solana native. I went to the very first breakpoint. I've been to many hacker houses, and I decided to build on Sol. And we built a game on chain called Elementera, which I'll be happy to tell you guys about after. But yeah, just bringing that experience, building on chain and being a real Solana native.
Awesome, super cool. And yeah, let's maybe get into a little bit of your project here. I know that season 1 has wrapped up. I got to participate in that. Make my way to the Inventor DAO, so that's super fun. But yeah, maybe let us in on some of how the game works and kind of your vision for Elementera.
Yeah, absolutely. So Elementera is really a fully on-chain game built on Solana. It's an alchemy game. So, for example, if you've ever played Little Alchemy or Infinite Craft, it's really similar to those games, except every time you combine elements, you're making an on-chain transaction. So, for example, if you put water and fire together, you get steam. If you put steam and steam together, you get cloud. If you put cloud and sun together, you'll get sky. And if you put sky and rock together, you get meteor. Wow. And every single time that you make these transactions on chain, if you're like the first person to really do that transaction and be an inventor and be the first person to discover that new element, you get an on-chain prize in Solana. So, for example, we've given away over 900 Solana this season, or season 1 rather, in Elementera, and it's really been a lot of fun. Like our grand prize, for Housey was the person who invented Whale, and they got 250 Sol. But yeah, it's just really an on-chain alchemy game with just a different approach. I know Valannia has a different approach. Star Atlas has a different approach. The Heist, all these games have different approaches to how their economies are, how they build, and we just thought it'd be clever to basically put Solana in a contract and have people try their best to crack it open and get that reward. So it's been fun.
Absolutely, dude. And I'm such a sucker for alchemy games. I know there's many alchemy fans as well in the audience today. Now, going on over, I know you guys have some exciting things planned for the upcoming season 2, as well as some interesting mechanics that you're introducing. Could you give us some insight on the gameplay and the new 404 mechanic that you guys are introducing?
Yeah, absolutely. And the fun part about like what I do is like I really take our game and I really try to have fun on the actual on chain level. So, for example, the alchemy game being on chain, for me that's really fun because you can see previous recipes on chain because that's all public, right? So what we're doing for season 2, and actually we're involving all holders of Valannia as well, is we're giving out free tokens to players that actually own Valannia NFTs. So if you have a Valannia NFT, you'll actually get tokens at Elementera that you could actually use and play in the game and try making your own recipes, right, that you think are unique. So that's one thing that we're doing for season 2. And Valannia will be one of the first ones, like on day one for that. But to answer your question, regarding, like, I guess the newest thing we're doing that's really fun, and which is an SPL 404. So basically what that is that, traditionally you have your Solana or your USDC and you make a purchase to buy an NFT, and then that NFT sits in your wallet, and you have two options from there, right? You could either play with it, you could train it, do all the things you want to do in game, or you could just go and give it to your friend or list it on a marketplace. So what SPL 404 is, basically it just gives you another option. So every NFT in season 2 for our new mint, like our familiars, right? You could actually convert that NFT back into a token. So basically you could like break down your NFT into a token. Our token will be called parts. Then you could reconstruct your parts into a new NFT at random. So let's say, for example, you get an NFT and it's a dragon, and you're like, oh damn, there are no dragon quests, or I already have 10 dragons, I don't want any more dragons. You could break down your dragon and then form it again into a new NFT, right? And just I always liked, especially with the alchemy part of our game, I really liked like adding layers like that to an economy, and trying new things on the chain, because I don't really think anybody's really done that. Like there are not that many SPL 404 games. I think there's just one other one that came out, Slap City, like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be exciting to see that in action. And you did mention familiars, which I know are going to be a big part of season 2. I love the one that you guys released today on X. Not sure if you could drop that link down there so people can check it out. I've always just loved the art that you guys put out over there. Now, you mentioned staking for Valannia heroes, and another props to you guys for really going out there and bringing the wider Solana gaming community together in that way. But how do you see Elementera and Valannia working together in season 2 and beyond?
Yeah, well. Firstly, like I had the pleasure of talking to Cal a couple times. I think a lot more often now, which has been a lot of fun. And I've been introduced to Manu as well. And yeah, like I mean, for us on our side on season 2, giving the staking right to all holders of Valannia, that's including the rings as well. And we wanted to also have bonus prizes as well. So, and what I mean is kind of like not Valannia themed elements in Elementera, but like for example, let's say our 39th element this season is like sword or ring. Well, if the person in Elementera invents that element, then they will also get like Valannia related prizes. So they'll get they'll actually get heroes. So that's our way of kind of incorporating Valannia into the actual prizes, as well as the staking. But on the Valannia side, I think they would love to, or we're I don't know how much we released so far on that, but they would like to incorporate some of our IP into their universe, which should be fun. And honestly, I just love that, right? Like I love the way that we're all building on Solana together, and that's why I really built like Elementera, was to include all of these collections. Like we have a lot of different products that can stick in Elementera and kind of connect them all together, which is fun. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing the fun stuff on the Valannia side. But yeah, I have a couple things in store for season 2 from us.
Super exciting. Yeah, I've been dropped a few hints, but I really can't wait till we drop some of the Valannia slash Elementera items from our side as well. That's going to be super cool. Now, just at what motivated you to, I guess, bet on Valannia and get involved as an advisor for us?
Yeah, well, I mean, the way I was introduced was really just like in a genuine way. Like we just became like friends off the very first call. And a lot of you know, what I loved is Cal's vision, right? Like for Elementara, like I my like our idea on our side is very like on at the chain level, right? Like something fun. It's like a very like independent game. We're really focused on our mints and like kind of like the on-chain transactions and the SPL 404. Like we're very like we're a very small team. And when I spoke to Cal, I was very like, wow, like you have such a big vision. You know, you want to like run this on Unreal Engine 5. Like you want to do such a huge project, and I really admired that. And I noticed that when I was speaking with Cal, there was so much that I knew, and a lot of mistakes that I made, right? Being an on-chain Solana founder, right, and being a Solana native for like 3 years, right? I've been to all the breakpoints basically. I've been to hacker houses every single week. So there's so many things that I know that are in my brain, and I was just telling Cal like every time I would speak to him, like our calls would extend for like over half an hour, 45 minutes, because there were just so many things that I knew that he would eventually find out on his own. But it's nice to kind of just um, to help him along the way, or help them or wherever I can, right? And I'm not a know-it-all, but I do know a lot on Sol, and I do especially for the on-chain stuff and just gaming as well, right? But yeah, I really liked his vision. I wanted to help where I could, and yeah, happy that they want to have me on board here.
Oh yeah, no, we are super excited to have you and get your knowledge and really just build together. Like you're saying, I think both you and Carl have such a vision for what Web3 and specifically Solana gaming can be. So yeah, super pumped for this partnership here. And where can the people find more about your project?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're in between seasons, and you could always go to elementara.io. You could follow us on Twitter at elementara_io, I believe. Our Discord is where we house all of our announcements. We're a pretty active Discord. The white paper for season 2 should be coming out this week, and every week we have AMAs on Twitter every Monday.
Awesome.
And yeah, you could definitely catch us there.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions out there in the audience, drop them in this hall chat here, and we'll try to get those answered for you. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our next section. But I just want to say, Justin, absolute thank you so much for joining us here today.
Oh, it was a pleasure, and I expect I'll be back, and yeah, having fun. Have a good day, guys.
Yeah. Till next time, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure listening about your project. And to be honest, it's really, really nice to have you be a part of the team in general as an advisor. So, anyways, jumping over to a little bit of adventure. Our idea is to keep some details as a surprise, but let's be real. At the end of the day, it's inevitable not to touch on this topic because it's been a long wait, and with it being so close, we do always want to talk a little bit about it. So we're currently in the testing phases of adventure and have made a lot of progress in these few days, but there are still a few details that we do need to polish to avoid any problems at the launch. So if the tests go well, we will have adventure available hopefully by the end of this month. Okay. So that is to say that within a range of more or less 2 weeks. Now, What we're about to tell you is not set in stone. So this is very important because this might change. Some of you have checked the data that we've posted and the percentages in our whips, and have been very concerned about the low numbers like the 1%. And we wanted to put a little bit more perspective into this and alleviate some of that fear, okay? But just bear in mind that nothing that we're going to say today regarding this is definitive, and it can, like these percentages, sorry, I'm not being able to talk very well today. I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah, just that these percentages will be, well, might be changing. They're just an estimate. So for Adventure 1, okay, Forest Frozen, Frozen Forest, sorry, the duration will be approximately about a day, and you'll be able to mint Valanite, and that is about a 30% drop, okay? Adventure 2, Temple of Time, the duration may be between 1 to 2 days, that you will be able to find Honey Drop, and that will also be about a 30%. Then the third adventure, which is Dragon Valley, will have a duration of around 3 days. Here you will be able to find Dragon Breath, that will have approximately a 40% drop rate, and Celespar, which will have approximately a 20% drop rate. Remember that for this last one, you will have to be sending 2 heroes into that adventure for 3 days, okay? We repeat, please just note that these are subject to change, but we did want to give you guys a little bit more of a little bit more accurate numbers. And finally, which is somewhat related to adventures, is that we're preparing a surprise that will launch within the next 2 weeks. Because we're not only working on adventure, but also upcoming releases. And as usual, congratulations to the whole team. Everyone that is on this team is doing an absolutely amazing job. And I really wish that you guys could see everything that goes on behind closed doors. Okay, so we're going to be going over to closing remarks now. We're going to be closing off, but we do want to touch upon the next Tavern meeting will be on the 20th of June. And we are very close to the next assembly, which will be the most exciting one we've ever had. And I mean, this isn't even close to a grand assembly, guys. So I would advise for everyone to keep the date registered for when we give you the dates, okay? Also, EngageBot. We're working on something new. So if you got, I would recommend, and I'm very excited for this, very, very, very excited for this. So we would always recommend that you guys keep working on those EngageBot points, because I think that you guys are going to definitely enjoy it. And then next, call to adventure missions. Just stay tuned. There are a few more missions left to finish, and you'll have the chance to get one of our origin heroes. No, I'm not going to say it, Nacho. I wish I could, but I am not going to say it. And as usual, the Medium article will be available tomorrow or Saturday. We're still trying to decide, when do you guys want it? Do you guys want it tomorrow? Do you want it on Saturday? We might be letting you guys decide. All right. So, anyways, if any questions, just seriously feel free to send us messages, send us chat, or contact us directly, or via tickets or anything. We're always very, very, very happy to chat with you guys. I think it does make a good part of our day, at least to read that you guys are, yeah, that you guys are doing well, that you're excited and everything. So, yeah, if you do have questions or you just want to say something nice, you can always send us a message. Everyone wants us to say it. Aaron, please help.
Say what?
The surprise we have. Oh, you don't know then.
Oh,
So, oh, no, no, no.
oh, yeah, I'm
He's
not
making like he
sure.
doesn't know.
Uh,
Aaron's
Hello,
not even gonna.
guys.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Hello, hello,
who's
hello.
jumping in? What's up?
Yes, yes. I wanted to say first of all, thank you, Aaron and Pris, and also thank you very much, Justin. Absolute from Elementera. He helped us a lot, and I mean, before he is now advisor, but he helped us from the first time. He yes, we connected really well, to be honest, and yes, he's now adding obviously a lot of value to Valannia. And also, as you mentioned, Pris, I think at the end of this month we will have like around 10 crazy, really big news related the project, everything that we have in mind, and releases, everything. So yes, as Pris said, it will be like yes, the greatest, I will say, event that we are going to do. So yes, don't miss out. And obviously, now that I am here, also feel free to ask anything you want. I will respond if you want 1, 2 questions, 3. But yes, thank you very much, Pris, Aaron, Nachito, and you guys for being here. So
Actually,
if
guys,
you, yeah,
sorry.
go, Pris. Sorry.
I no problem. I did want to hint out that our idea for next week is, as we've both said, it's going to be a pretty important event. We're going to have a lot of announcements and stuff, and we might be hinting some things that may be happening during our following posts. So just in case you want to have a closer look at everything we post, it might be, you might get hints, but we're not going to tell you. Not today.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. So if anybody has some, any questions, we could, like Kyle said, we could get to maybe 1 or 2 before we wrap up. This is evil.
The agony.
Mm-hmm.
You will really like, guys, what we are doing, and we are implementing a lot of new stuff that we haven't mentioned before. So yes, you will like. And also, as you saw, sorry, we announced the first VC, and you will see like many more things coming the following weeks and months also. So, but yes, at the end of this month, you will really like what we have prepared for you guys. So if there are no questions, show show us some crafting. Do we have a crafting, I think, example, Aaron, in the PDF, I think?
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there in the PDF at the end. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, great.
If you guys want to check it out.
Fran is asking, next coin race. No, that's not. The answer is not. But we will have a bigger reward for the people who will be attending. So yes, this is what I can say. Actually, we are preparing many rewards, different rewards that day. Yeah. The Lerathi coin should be the next. Do you think? Yes. Here is Yama is saying that.
That'd be a cool one. Any collaboration at Breakpoint between Valannia and Elementera? Perhaps a 1v1 showdown?
Absolutely. I think Absolute will be there also. So
awesome.
Yes. Maybe we can do that.
Morango, as usual, wants to know more. Like, can we know at least 2 more professions?
Mm, no, but the reason is we will implement many more. We have 9 now, and the reason for this is that we are starting with the economy, and you will see like the crafting system, missions, guilds, yes, different things. But we have in mind, like I mentioned, I think early this week, or yes, I think we have in mind like around 20 or a bit less professions. So yes, we will have more, obviously, but yes, we will start with this 9. And actually, diplomacy, guys, this is a small alpha for you. The diplomacy will be like really, really important, really, really important. It will be related to the token holders, the stakings, and there will be like a deep politic profession attached to this. And I shouldn't say more, but yes, this will be really important. And Valannia will be in hands of you guys, of the players. And the way we have to do that is by diplomacy and politics. So yeah, this is a really important. Actually, I can tell you more. We had in mind 8 professions, but we decided to implement politics like the 9th, because it's really, really, really important. And it will be important in the first version of the browser, so browser game. So yes. Any other? We can answer one more question if there is one. I'm not reading. I don't know if you, Pris, or Aaron can drop.
There was one about. Where is it? Beta test at Breakpoint.
Is more than likely. Actually,
I love Llama. Keep talking, Kyle. The more he talks, the more he spoils for us.
I shouldn't. The thing is that as you saw in our roadmap that you have, guys, here in the announcement channel, we have in roadmap arena, the closer pre-alpha for the Q3, and the browser game for the Q4. But we will try to do as much as we can to release the browser game earlier. Okay. Manu is the one that he's pushing really, really hard to this one. So yes. Manu is trying to disconnect Carl's internet. Now I'm ready. Okay, guys. Thank you very much, everyone, to be here. Thank you, Absolute. Thank you, Aaron, Nacho, Pris. See you guys in the next. And yes, I think we have I don't know if we have the date yet, but yes, at the end of the month it will be the event. Don't miss out, because it will be big. And thank you very much, everyone. Have a good one. Thank you, guys.
Right, guys. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. As usual, we love having you all here and just spending a little bit of time with you guys. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you very much, Absolute, for joining us today. It's been really special. Thank you, Nacho. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you, Cole. And have a lovely day, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you guys. See ya.